Hello guys, and welcome to another Hearthstone video. This one is a bit of a guide, and I will be putting some gameplay into this new deck that seems to be doing quite well in the ladder at the moment. It is the glory that is Mech-Zoo. I haven't seen many other decks like this on the ladder, so I'd claim it as an original, but I'm sure with the 20 million players playing it that it's been done before. I just wanted to show you my take on it and explain a bit about this deck. The meta at the moment seems to be it's all ramp druid, mech mage, and this deck fares very well against both. The problem I was having with regular zoo against druid was that my taunts they in the form of Defender of Argus, which this deck doesn't run, which is, you know, obviously it's turn 4, you're going to get to turn 4 before he gets the Salvage War combo. But I felt like having the Annoyatrons and all the spare parts flying around from Clockwork Gnome, Tinkertown Tech, and Mechanical Yeti, that it was really good to give your minions taunt, you know, if you were lucky enough to get that part. Or the spare part just help your zoo combat. I did notice this last game, I had a My Exner in there. But that is not part of the deck. I just played it and won, and the guy must have been like, what is this deck? This was the card I wanted. I'm adding in Gazlo just because I have been in some matches where, as you know, Mech Mage runs Archmage Antonidas, just as a form of late game. If all else fails, you get loads of fireballs, spam it against their face. Gazlo he's there if you get the spare parts that are like give a minion stealth, and the only really minions you want to use that for is Knife Juggler or specific situations. So he offers a bit of late game. The rest is pretty much a standard kind of zoo. It does aim to control the board. I thought, what are the best 1 mana minions in the game? And that is Flame Imp. When I was thinking of, you know, what deck can I make mech effectively? Because a lot of them are just so average. Like Tried Warrior and the weapon is just eh. But Flame Imp is one of the best 1 mana drops, and it gets you there, you know, at the level of I'm putting on the aggro at the start. And the only other minion that copies that 3/2 stats is the Cogmaster, but it needs to have the prerequisite fulfilled, which is having a mech. And when you've got stuff like Clockwork Gnomes, Annoyatrons, it makes a very powerful start. And if you're going second and you've got the coin and you have a Flame Imp and Cogmaster in your hand, you play both, and they're going to take out the Flame Imp because obviously it's the 3/2, and that's what they want to take out because it's already a 3/2, and the Cogmaster only has the potential to be a 3/2. And then if you get a Annoyatron, then you've got some pretty scary turn 2 plays. There isn't a lot of 4 mana plays, and there is no buff cards in this deck. The only buff comes from the form of spare parts and the Direwolf Alphas that are sat there. They just kind of help you make more favourable trades. Stuff like Abusive Sergeant, I've thought the spare parts were too valuable, so they have been kicked from the zoo. But this mech variant seems to be very effective at the moment. It's definitely a deck I recommend you try out. It's very cheap to make. Gazlo can easily be replaced. The spare parts are normally, they're not used with Gazlo. That's just like a worst case scenario. They're normally thrown on top of stuff like give stuff extra health, give stuff extra attack, just giving you those little tiny buffs that can help, you know, confuse the opponent. Or if you need to make the push for the face, you can freeze a minion and then, you know, guns blazing. There is no silence, there is no real removal. There is a couple of dark bombs which, you know, if you have an ambitious turn 1 with a coin and you get your Flame Imp and Cogmaster, and then he plays a Snow Chugger and you haven't got a turn 2 play and you have a dark bomb, it just helps you keep the momentum and keep your board alive. But I know it is Zoo, and you think, if I make mech with Zoo, we have got some new form of Ultra Cancer going down the ladder. But it's what's working. At the moment I am currently, I think just got into rank 2, yep. And I will show you guys some gameplay, but I will upload it in a separate video, just so you can see this. Just see the guide and keep it separate. But the main playstyle is to control, and then, but I mean obviously it's going to be very quick, and if you need to switch to the face, and yeah, hopefully you'll have as much success as I am with the deck. And you know, It's so old, it's new. And there's the deck list one more time. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know how you're getting on with a deck, or what decks you're using to climb the ladder this season. Thank you as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be gameplay. Swag.